Now that I search for life through the scriptures, I now realize that the only place I see myself is in Genesis 1. Everywhere else, I see my enemy, right? But if you don't have a Genesis, how could you go back to Genesis 1 and see what I see in Genesis 2? See, I saw my enemy just like whoever blew breath into the water and made Adam. I saw my enemy the same way. And now I'm blowing breath into my enemy. See, I'm saying, if my family thought that I was the problem, then now I'm using revelations to then reveal the problem that started in Genesis 3, right? So now, this is what I'm saying. This is my testimony that I wrote. Well, I wrote on, started it on Friday, February 2nd, and I finished it on Saturday, February 3rd. And now on Friday, February 3rd in 2024 at 4:57 in the morning, I'm now fit to give my testimony. I say, if after I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally lured, for which is defined as inducement to pleasure, the ignorant, for whom is defined as destitute of knowledge or education into the midst of the ignorant, for whom is defined as lacking knowledge and comprehension of the ignorant, for whom is defined as resulting from and showing lack of knowledge and intelligence on ignorance. See, so what I'm saying is, this when I saw the ignorant water, instead of me taking a drink, I then revealed the water's ignorance inside of Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. See, that is revelations. See what I'm saying? So how could I be already what John said in his revelations from his exile? See, I'm saying, well, maybe Michael was a Roman that saved John, who was in exile. See, I'm saying, how would I know? See, I'm saying, that's just an educated guess based on my life. Because I'm saying, look at my family. Look at they telling me about their understanding of the Bible. And I'm saying, okay, well, if I have to learn the Bible to try to live, I mean, see, this what, people trolling me, right? And I'm here starving. I'm saying, listen, man, I can't go to the news media. I done been to Channel 2, Channel 6, Channel 9, so that's WESH, whatever Channel 9 station is, and CBS. I done went to CBS, ABC, and NBC in Orlando, Florida. I tried to go to court in Valdelia, Georgia. I've tried to go to the police. They know who I am. See, this is what I'm saying, right? If I am now lost in the ignorance of everybody around me, then am I not lost in my world's ignorance? See, I'm saying the whole world is not my people. My people consist of the people in my understanding. That's my world, who I have met and then decide to then make them a part of my life. You see what I'm saying? Like, and now I go to them and now I'm dealing with what they believe. Now, they never came and looked at what I was going through. And then when they did, they looked at it through their mind's understanding, not what I was doing. So they was like, man, you can't do that. Man, that's too much. And I'm saying, you saying reporting a crime is too much? So I supposed to allow someone to steal my house, my good name, all of my work, everything that I've done, I supposed to allow that to happen? And I'm saying, for what? I mean, if I didn't do nothing wrong, why do I have to let wrong prosper? Now here I am, because my friends and family leaned on their own understanding. I'm now being trolled by the world, and I'm saying, well, God damn, who help an innocent man? If the people who you was trying, well, if the people for whom I was trying to help, because I was like, man, Tommy, you don't know what to do, but now you have the opportunity to learn what to do while you get out of what you in. And I thought it was the greatest thing ever. I was like, man, thank you. Because I didn't want my son to look at me like I'm now looking at the black men around me. See, I'm saying a lot of you black men that I don't know, because I didn't know Nigel Taylor. I didn't know Chris. I didn't know KT. I didn't know TJ. See, I didn't know none of these guys before this happened. Now I know them, so they know me. Now I'm saying, well, they know that I've been speaking like this ever since I met them in 2013. See, I met some of these people in 2013, 14. That's 10 years ago. And they still don't know what to do. 10 years. So you kids, that they telling y'all that the only thing y'all can do is sell dope, be prostitutes, male and female. I mean, man, back in the day, man, it was rare to see a gay prostitute. Now they everywhere. Like, golly, I'm like, wow, man. But now my friends say that I can't start a business. I can't do nothing. But I'm saying, well, man, when did you remember gay prostitutes? See, that's the crack era. See what I'm saying? See, now people so sick that they'll do anything for crack. They'll do anything for meth. So this ain't God's will. This is what I'm telling y'all, man. You young kids that didn't come into this world when I came in. I came in 1969. Man, when it was 73, 74, 75. See, I was 6, 7, 8. See, in the 80s, I was 11. So I'm saying, hey, man, and I was in situations where I would know, see, because I was in that life with my daddy and my mama. So I'm looking, I'm like, I don't see, I'm like, wow, okay, cool. Now I'm old and I'm like, hey, that wasn't here. Hey, that's new. Hey, that's new. But then when I went to the preachers, they say, ain't nothing new under the sun. But then when I come to them with the business plan, they say, oh man, they ain't gonna let you do that. And I'm saying, so you know that they not gonna let us do it, but you the preacher teaching us about all things possible through God. But then when I come to you with the truth, you tell me, oh man, they ain't gonna let you do that. So now I'm wondering, what God is you selling my people? See, because it is two gods, right? It's the God of the free man and it's the God of the slave. How can they be the same God? See, that's what I keep asking black men. I'm saying, okay, you keep telling me about God, but you telling me to let my devil go in the name of your beliefs, whether it's Islamic or it's Christian. I done dealt with them both. And so I'm saying, y'all fighting each other, and now y'all fighting me. So now I have brought the religious worlds together against me. So that's what I'm asking you kids. I'm saying, so the Prophet Muhammad and the prophets in the Bible was good with crack being created, like the atomic bomb was created. And look at it when it detonated into the human psyche. Look at the devastation, man. But when you born in it, it's normal. See, that's what I'm talking about. When wrong become normalized. See, when you normalize wrong, then right becomes ostracized. See what I'm saying? Because right is now revealing. See, right becomes revelations. So you have to induce to pleasure the ignorant, for whom is defined as destitute of knowledge or education, into the midst of ignorance. See, because an ignorant person has nothing but ignorance to offer. See, so when I saw them becoming ignorant, then why would I then prop them up by being ignorant as well? See, so that's when my grandmother taught me that two wrongs don't make a right. See, now I understood that when she told me, because my mama told me that it ain't everybody, Tommy, if it ain't you. So those are two things that was similar from my grandmother's teachings and my mother's teachings, and I then adopted that ideology. See, but once I adopted it, it became me. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, people say, man, he won't talk to you, man. But you do something to him, he won't talk to you. But my mama told me, because, see, I used to say stuff, and, boy, she's like, boy, see, because I just, hey, get to you how it is. Then she was teaching me about decorum, tact. See, she say, you know, like, hey, man, you know what I mean? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And then she was saying, like, if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. See, so I'm like, see, if I ain't got nothing good to say, I ain't gonna say nothing. Now, I didn't get that from me. That was given to me by my mother. It made sense to me. So now, when I'm dealing with people I love, then I don't feed into their ignorance. So I don't say nothing. I'm like, okay, now go tell people why I don't talk to you. See, now well, did he curse you out? So how is he a bad person? What did he say to you? And why, if he was such a bad person, why you care that he don't talk to you? Right? Like if somebody, every time they say something, they hurt your feelings or whatever, then wouldn't you wish they were like me and not hurt your feelings by not saying anything? But you keep on with that foolishness. See, that's the ignorant, for whom is defined as lacking knowledge and comprehension of the ignorant, for whom, see, they don't know they ignorant. That's what I'm trying to show my grandchildren's grandchildren. See, because they gonna talk about me in our family. Now the whole world, the outer world, they don't even know me. But my grandson, see, they gonna tell him about me through their eyes. See, so, but if I'd have fed into their ignorance, they'd have had evidence. See, Oh man, remember he cussed her out? Remember he did this? Remember he did, see, none of that. What they gonna be saying is, man, he ain't talking to us. But you know what he was doing? He was emancipating us. But really, he should have been emancipating himself. But he saw the people who were putting him in mental hospitals like himself. See? So he loved them in their ignorance, and he allowed them to be ignorant. Now, they have taken 15 years of my life away, but now they have no power because they had no knowledge nor comprehension. See, they had nothing that I could use. See, when you're intelligent, how can you use ignorance as nothing but a lesson if you're intelligent? So see, I'm using the ignorance of my people, whether they white, black. See, I'm saying my people are Americans. See, now, you know what, I was watching TV there, right? And I watched the news there, MSNBC, right? And they was talking, and the Republicans were saying, you know, we done lost this and we done lost that. We now, so that means just Republicans. Then the Democrats say, well, we won this, we lost this, we won this. Just the Democrats. But I'm saying, well, when do the United States of America win? When a Democrat win or when a Republican win? When no matter what, they don't let each other win. And this is what I'm telling the American people. I'm saying, don't y'all see the Civil War? It's in our Senate. It's in our House of Representatives. Man, they might as well be the North and the South, man. And see, we are all watching the war. Do y'all understand that when the Civil War first started, people used to go and watch it? They used to bring their family and watch the Civil War like it was a movie. Until they realized motherfuckers was dying. This ain't no movie. That was real. And then they started with the legislation. See, they was like, man, we killing each other. So now the devil don't give a damn about you dying because the devil is a disease. Slavery is a disease. Ignorance is a disease. It's a mental deficiency. See what I'm saying? Because the man who thinks he can own another man is just as sick as the man that believes he can be owned. See, because both men are dead ass wrong. So now here, when you like me and you saying, well, the law says that I'm not his property and I'm not your property. Because understand, these religious preachers are gods to poor people. So when you go up against the church and you poor, you get ostracized. But they not talking about a legal establishment. They're talking about a spiritual one. And you're dealing with a man that believes he owns you because of who he is. Now, see, that's the trick, right? See, they try to say white, but it's not white. It's affluent. It's elitist. That's an elitist mindset. When you think you better than someone, see, that means your child is taught that they better than someone. And now when you're dealing with that kind of ideology and this other situation is being broken and this other situation is being made, then you're going to have a problem at some point because somebody going to be like me that want to be human, don't want to be ostracized and put into an idea. I'm saying, well, look, man, I got my right to my pursuit of happiness, but then you got black people who broken. Man, you can't do that, man. And I'm saying, hey, what are you basing your understanding on? Oh, man, they been doing that, man. And I'm saying, bro, but on July 2nd, in 1964, the law changed. Now, the minds of the people didn't change because you look at you. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm 55. I'm arguing with my friends, right, who wasn't even born in 1964. They wasn't even born either. And I'm saying, hey, man, we was born with rights. Now, our mothers and fathers and grandmothers, they wasn't born with rights. Their rights was given to them in the Civil Rights Act of 1964. But if you was born after that, why would you continue to act like it was July 1st? See, that's what I don't know. Okay, on July 1st in 1964, we didn't have no rights. But on July 2nd, the next day, in 1964, we had rights. So, okay, let me show you this with the white folk, right? On July 3rd in 1776, you was just like us on July 1st in 1964. Because you had a king just like we had y'all denying us of prosperity. Now, on July 4th in 1776, then you ceased to be the 13 colonies of Great Britain and you became the 13 states of the United States of America. In 24 hours, your name changed, and now you are now prominent and prosperous. But now here I am with one life. I got to deal with what other people believe. And that has taken 15 years away from me, my wife, and my children. But you say it's no crime. See, this is what I'm saying about ignorant ass people. And then they mad with me for asking for help, man. I'm saying, wait a minute, man. You mean to tell me that if the police was looking for me, they would call that same black man and offer him $500 or $1,000 or whatever the reward is for me, and he'll think he doing his civic duty by giving me up. But now I'm giving our children a financial infusion of opportunity. See, not money, because they can spend the money and go right back to poverty. See, where is the knowledge? I would be just as ignorant as my enemy is, because I would come to the children with no more value than they already have. I would have came back with money, no sense. Because I knew how to make money working, right? But I didn't know how to defend the money once they took it. So now I'm thinking, now I'm finna be 360 degrees. I'm finna be complete because I know how to make money. And now they're teaching me how to defend the money I made. Now, my mother and father told me that money don't make me. See, they told, when I was going through the transition, right? Because like I say, you come from hustlers, and when they young, boy, they hustling, everything rolling. But then when my daddy went to prison, I was 12. Then that's when I got the real life. That's when life really was real. See, like now you can't just, cause daddy he locked up. See, now mama, see, she going to school. Now what the hell going on? You ain't got no high school diplomas. You grabbing me by the ears. See, now I'm going through this transition. I don't know. I'm like, damn, you teaching me so hard, but you ain't got your education. Now my mama and I bumping, see? Because now I'm rebelling, see? See, so, but my mother was my teacher but my daddy was my role model. And now she used to say, your ass on your shoulder. Like, that's how my mom used to see. That means you smelling yourself. But I was growing without a father. I had one, now I don't have one. Now I got this woman, and I'm saying, you ain't no man, what you talking? See, see, male, female, I gotta handle my business. She got strung out on drugs, see what I'm saying? Now we really at it. What you doing? What's going on? So my life has never been like your life. See, because I knew my mother before she got on drugs. See, now some of y'all know y'all mothers after they got off of drugs. So you have to still live with what people know about your mother. See, so then she tried to tell you what my mother told me. See, money don't make you, you make money. See what I'm saying? Now cause you ain't got the clothes, you ain't got the thing, man. Now people talking about you, all that stuff, you gotta learn how to deal with, cause now you ain't have to deal with that. See what I'm saying? So now you go through 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade. Now you get old enough to get a job. Now you can get you some clothes, but now you got to take care of your brother. You can't just take care of yourself because your mama's sick. But do they understand? Nah, nobody see, like, nah, man, they don't see your life, but they go to talking about you. But that's when I learned how to be focused. See, because I knew that I didn't have what they had. My mama was sick. See, so my brother, he don't see that, hey, them clothes you got, that came from me. And I had to leave clothes on layaway so I can get you some clothes. See, but my friends and shit, they didn't, man, they daddies and shit, they mamas was straight, man. My mama and my daddy was, see, and I had to deal with it. Like I'm dealing with this. Now you give me another day. It's like you fucking taking my life. And you know you fucking doing it. You know you doing it. But what can you do now, right? Because I'm stuck in your ignorance, right? This ain't got shit to do with me. This got to do with you, right? Because now y'all saying that the same shit that you would want if I did something to you, now you saying, well, I'm not fit to punish myself. Well, hell, how the fuck can you punish me then? So you just gonna let my family be destroyed and save yourself? So when you kill me and then my family, then when do we get what we deserve? Like, when do my fucking grandchildren get the life that you stole? See, that's all I'm asking. Like, so you're going to take my fucking life, you're going to fuck my marriage up, and you're not going to give my grandchildren shit? You're going to steal my books, my house, my intellectual property, all you motherfuckers know. And now you just starve me day in and so you never going to tell my grandchildren that you guilty? So they going to think that you a good person. But you and I both know that you a devil, that you will starve them, cause you taking their life now. And I'm saying, damn, bro, so you gonna take my children's future and then look poor? Or are you just that fucking ignorant that you don't know that you could be wealthy by doing this to me? I'm saying you doing this as you trying to say that you've been loving me for 15 years while I'm out here starving, keep asking you for help over 15 years? Is that the play? Like, that's what y'all put me in a mental hospital, right? And I done had to get out of the mental hospital. So when do revelations come? Because you all now are creating a lie and calling it revelations. See what I'm saying? So I had to lure, for which is defined as an inducement to pleasure the ignorant, for whom is defined as destitute of knowledge or education into the midst of the ignorance, whom is defined as lacking knowledge and comprehension of the ignorant, for whom is defined as resulting from and showing lack of knowledge and intelligence on ignorance, for which is defined as lack of knowledge, education, and awareness in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, and now on Saturday, February 3rd in 2024 at 5:27 in the morning, has my for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy's legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal revelations in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally revealed to God, for whom are all Allah's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Allah, for whom are God's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. And my for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated's atheist children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. That I, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, and Jesus Christ, for whom is defined as the Jewish religious teacher, whose life, death, and resurrection, as reported by the evangelist, are the basis of the Christian message of salvation, are both lost in the midst of the same darkness, for which is defined as the total or near total absence of light in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2018. No, damn. I was just wondering what it 2024, excuse me. January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, that Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee, for whom is defined as the Son of Mary, source of the Christian religion and Savior in the Christian faith, Christian faith was in the midst of, in the temple in Jerusalem and in the judgment hall in Jerusalem, is why I, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, am now asking God, for whom are Allah's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Allah, for whom are God's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. And my for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated's atheist children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. How can religion, for which is defined as a personal set. See, a personal set. That's what I'm dealing with right now. My friends and my family's personal set, right? And then I'm dealing with the institutionalized system of religious attitudes, beliefs, and practices by trolls. See, so now once my family did whatever the fuck they did, now the broader world now bringing in their fucking understanding. See, so this is how can religion, for which is defined as a personal set or institutionalized system of religious attitudes. Now, I had to deal with my family's personal set of attitudes. And they put me in a mental hospital, not knowing what I've done to put myself in a position to be prosperous. See, they ain't asked me shit about but I called them. I called them to tell them, see, now, but I'm not the Christian one, but according to the Bible, I was the righteous one because I called them and notified them of what was going on. And instead of them sitting up and we coming up with a plan, then I would have let them know what I was doing and what I had did up until that point. That's what I was trying to do. And then my daddy went to going on, my brother, everybody went to going on me. And I'm saying, well, what y'all, I called y'all and now y'all mad with me and then I end up in a mental hospital. So see, some people knew that day before I called them. Why would you get upset? If your son called you, your brother called you, your cousin called you and convened y'all all together, and he laying his soul out saying, man, I can't take this no more. Hey, y'all finna see it now, but this what I've been doing. This is what... Oh, bam, man, they started acting up. Everybody wanted to fight. I'm saying, well, what the hell y'all mad with me for? What is all the aggression against me for? Because they had already been compromised. See, that's what I'm telling y'all. See, y'all young kids, you best to understand, when you round a criminal, you have no righteous help because they're criminals. They can't help themselves. And the way that the evil intentions of the evil works, they get in positions of authority and then they abuse the position of authority to then hide their evil intentions. So see, the devil become a judge. Now, I'm not saying that the devil is judges. I'm saying that if the devil is one judge and you be the unlucky person to meet the judge that's a devil, then you need to know how to be your God. See, and that is what I'm offering you. My God's defense against my personal devil. See? So see, look, how can religion, for which is defined as a personal set or institutionalized system, see, it's a system. See, it's either personal or it's a system, and I'm dealing with it all. I'm dealing with each person's understanding of what the fuck they believe and what they want. Like they even tell me, hey man, I'm good, man. And I'm saying, damn, bro, you okay, bro, but that mean that you not gonna help me? So now you can't go to a black man because either he a criminal and don't want to hear that shit because he trying to stay out of prison himself. Or he's such he good in life that he don't want to mess up his life dealing with your situation, and you saying, but it's a crime. It's my situation now, but it could be somebody who you love situation in the future, because I'm showing you the wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm showing you Pastor Willis. Oh man, I ain't my pastor good. I'm saying, but damn, how many Jesus is it? See, this is what get me, right? It's one Jesus, but it's the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders that Jesus had to face. One man had to face the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests. We're not talking about one priests. That's a system of institutionalized attitudes. The high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders. That is a system that's not personal. But each one of those priests have their own personal idea of what is right and what is wrong. Jesus had to deal with them. That's why the high priest Caiaphas said, do you know that it be expedient that one man must die? Jesus. Because he wasn't in their system of belief. Now here I am coming, and I'm in accordance with the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Now, I'm 7 things when Jesus only had 1. See, that's what y'all don't understand. He only had the Bible. And he had the 10 Commandments. So he had 2 things. He had the Old Testament and he had the 10 Commandments. How could he have the New Testament if the New Testament is about his crucifixion, his resurrection, and your salvation? So now, how did he get saved if he had to be crucified in order to redeem you? Now, you saying now that I have to be starved for 15 years. See, now, it is not that Pastor Willie C. Barnes is not a high priest Caiaphas in my testimony, but I done had chief priests come to me, Pharisees, high priests, scribes, elders, deacons, shit, I didn't even had an elder, bishop, all this shit. I don't even know who they are. And they all coming to me. But they all coming to me with their personal set of religious attitudes. See, they ain't even looking at the Florida Constitution. They tell me, well, we don't believe that. But I'm saying, well, how the fuck you are here fucking with me? I'm saying, well, if you don't believe in the law, who called you? See, that's what I'm saying. See, if you don't believe in the law, then you're not in the spirit that I'm in. You in a different spirit. You in a religious spirit. See, I am in a legal spirit. Now you have taken me out of my legal spirit and you have put me in your religious spirit. And now I'm able to use the testimony of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee and ask you, why you starving me? So now you saying that I must die. See, now I'm going to these kids. I'm saying, hey, the high priest Caiaphas said that same thing now. Why do I have to die? And they continue to take money in the name of religion, not in the name of Jesus. See, they using Jesus' name religiously to rob you financially, because they saying that they wouldn't do for you what I'm doing for you. See, they wouldn't see themselves like you. See, so now here I am. When I saw the devil was a judge, then I saw you as I saw myself. See, I didn't see me standing there. I saw my son standing there. I saw my wife standing there. I saw my grandmother standing there. I saw my daughter standing there. I saw my cousin standing there. See, I saw them standing there and me being them. See, and then now I see religion would not allow them to know about the law library because they never went to jail. They never went to prison or nothing. So how would they know about the law library? Now, me, I know because I got in trouble. My mother made me write my father, who was in prison. He then wrote me back, as I have said many times, and he told me if I got into trouble to go to the law library. My mother, I was 14 years old. My mother started crying. Like I say, y'all should be able to go see that. That happened in juvenile court when I was 14 years old, so that had to be 83. In 83, that was the last time I got in trouble. My mother, you can see her in court with me, and you will see me looking at her because she crying. And I'm saying, man, we gangsters, what you doing? And that's when I found out it's the difference between your husband and your son. See, she ain't never cried over my daddy. But man, she was crying. And I'm like, what you, not in front of this white man, what you doing? You know, I'm looking at her like, what you doing? But she's saying, look what you got me doing. You done made me humble myself to this white man to get you out of trouble. And I'm like, oh man, I'll never do that again. See, I'll never let you humble yourself to no white man over me. And now, see, I'm humbling them. Say, nah, you motherfuckers, I was wrong. When my motherfucking mama cried, I was wrong. But now, motherfucker, you wrong. Now, goddamn it, my mama gonna cry tears of joy because her son learned. See, he wasn't the same ignorant motherfucker he was when he was 14, when he was 39. See, in those 25 years, he became wiser. And the next time he stood before you, he made you humble. Because he looked at his mama, and she was humble because of him. And then that was it. See, he wasn't going to never do that no more. See, that when I realized I'm a son. See, that's a man, but I'm a son. And so once you understand, then you understand that your mother is the first woman you supposed to protect. Because that's the first woman to die for you. See what I'm saying? So when you realize that your mama will die for you, then why would you put her life in jeopardy? Think about it. So now, how can religion, for which is defined as a personal set or institutionalized system of religious attitudes, belief, and practices in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, not be historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally founded. Now, you see, I did not say legally. See, I said historically. So I'm saying not be historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally founded on the ancient lights doctrine. That is what I'm going to define for you. It's called the Ancient Lights Doctrine, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the common law principle by which a landowner acquired, after 20 years of uninterrupted use, an easement. So an easement is like what like you can own a house. Like I own, my wife and I owned our house. But like 5 feet in the rear of your property, that's an easement. Not where in my house it was 9 feet. Some of them is 0 lot lines. So you gotta see what an easement is. But what I'm telling you, on my house, I had 9 feet that I could build. It was 18 feet between my neighbor house and my house. So it was 9 feet, that I had. And it was 9 feet that my neighbor had. But we had a 5-foot easement. So you can only go out 4 feet before you encroaching on that other person's right to not be as close to you. See, so that means we had 9 feet from my property line and his property line, or their property line, but we had 5 feet that you couldn't build on because we didn't want that 0 lot line. Now, you could go and ask for a variance, right? That's when you go to the public meeting, because I had to have a variance to go back because I wanted my house to go back further than the easement would allow. So I had to go get a variance. See, so this is what I'm telling you about the easement. See what I'm saying? So, okay, well, you know what? Let me go ahead and look it up so you will know it, because I just told you what I know, but I don't. See, this ain't about me. This is about what they say about me. See what I'm saying? See, that's what I'm telling people. I'm saying, look, I went and got their, because I know my family. So I went and got their definitions, and my family still, it's like, man, I don't know what I got to do to try to live, man. This is sad, man. But, you know, that's why I'm doing it, because I know my grandchildren are going to be in the same life I'm in, because they around my family. See, that's all and then my family acting like I'm wrong. I'm saying, so you saying you put an innocent man in a mental goddamn hospital and you ain't wrong? You saw these people take my house and every damn thing, my job and everything, but you not wrong? And I came to you and look at all this hell I've been catching, but you not wrong. Well, who fucking wrong? Me? So that's why I'm trying to defend my grandchildren. So easement, this is the Black Laws Dictionary of easement. It's an interest in land owned by another person, consisting in the right to use or control the land, or an area above or below it, for a specific limited purpose, such as to cross it for access to a public road. See, that's what I'm telling you about, where he couldn't like come all the way to 9 feet, because he'll then will be 0 lot line. See what I'm saying? And so those were homes that had space. See, so you couldn't build all over just because of the land yours. But then you also have utility easements where you might have a pole in your backyard. See what I'm saying? Now, that pole in your backyard, you gotta have where somebody can get to it. See, because that is a utility easement. See what I'm saying? Now, they have you maintain that easement, but they give you a tax break. Like when they gave me $25,000 tax break, and they also let you write off the interest of your home. Now, what they do that for is because they supposed to come out and maintain that 5 feet, because that's their easement. That's their utility easement. But what they do slick, right, is they give you like a tax break, a tax write-off. And then that's like they saying they paying you for maintaining their property on your property. See what I'm saying? So see, it says consistent in the right to use. See, that's them. That's their right to use your property for their utilities. See, now, this is what I'm saying to people. Where you using my property and charging me for what you got on my property. See, that's why when I was going to court, see, I was saying, oh, hey, I know about the easement because I used to work for Cablevision. See, so I know. See, because I done been the company that when people were trying to say, no, you can't come back to, see, the company was saying, hey, that's mine. See, I done been on that. So now, this is what I'm saying. It's like Moses being an Israelite and an Egyptian. He both. So he saw things that the Israelites wasn't privileged to because he was an Egyptian. So now he 360 degrees when the Pharaoh only know Egyptian understanding and the Israelite only know Israelite understanding. Moses knew both. See, like me, I'm saying, well, hey man, I'm from South Street Projects, but I bought my home when I was 22 and I bought another home I was 30. So I understand when you buy an existing home, and I know what happened when you buy a brand new home. See, when you buy an existing home, the taxes are already calculated. When you buy a new home, it's on the vacant land that first year. So when you got your payment, that ain't your actual payment. That's the payment that incurs the taxes just on the land. See, when they put their house on the land, then they reassess your taxes with a dwelling on vacant land. Now, so you buy that house for $170,000. Well, mine was 177. That was the house I had. My wife and I bought, right? But we went from $50 on land, and it went up $200 and some when they assessed that house. They don't let you know that. See, because they don't care if you lose the house. They just want you to buy the house. That's when I learned about streamlining. See what I'm saying? See, you don't know what saved you until you need to be saved. And then once you save yourself, it's up to you to save others. So my friends, I was the first one to build a house, right? So then I called my friends when they started building a house. Hey man, be careful about that first. I had 2 cousins and 1 friend. Now 1 cousin, oh man, I know. He lost his house. See, and that's what I'm telling you about ignorance, right? See, you know what happened, but they ain't gonna never accept that they was the reason why they lost their house. Cause they was so damn, I know, that now when they learned, they still didn't even know. They didn't know that was their fault. Cause I was trying to tell them about streamlining. See, but like I am now, see my family now, that's what they do. They get arrogant. I know. He think he know everything. And I'm saying, man, I almost lost my house because I was the first one to buy a house that was built. See, nobody else. See, now when you buy a house and it's already built, see, that's your mortgage because the house, the tax assessments have already been assessed. See? But so I done been here before. That's what I'm telling y'all young kids, right? So see, it says for a specific limited purpose, such as to cross it for access to a public road. The land benefiting from an easement is called a dominant estate. Estate. The land buried by an easement is called the servant estate. Unlike a lease or license, see now, this is what I'm telling you. See, they supposed to lease that land from you because you bought it. But they then come with this legal jargon of, see, now, they don't let you say, well, I would like to lease or license it. An easement may last forever. See, so they don't say. Now, and this will get me, right? See, the government is playing like a king. Say, wait a minute, man, that's my property. How do you make a deal with the utility company to give up 5 feet of my property? And all I get is a tax break, but what do you get? Because I still got to pay taxes, but you done leased my property out. Now, I need to know, are you charging the utility company for my property? And I bet you they are. See? So now, if I'm a landowner, then I'm supposed to be able to either lease it or license it. See, if you want to put something in my yard, then I should get compensated. I don't give a damn what it, because hey, if I could get a generator. Now you got solar. So when you build your home now, why do I have to use your utilities? See, this all I'm telling us, right? We letting our employees, which is these motherfucking elected officials, they work for us. But we are not involved in our own prosperity. And so this is what I'm saying. If you don't know your rights, you can't blame a person for violating your rights you don't even know you have. So that's why they keep you ignorant of your rights. See, it's easy to take rights when you don't know the rights you have. See what I'm saying? So this is, okay, so now I'm saying that Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee, for whom, wait a minute, let me make sure I'm doing, okay, no, I'm gonna go back here because this is where I'm at. So see, so what I'm saying, that I, for whom name is President Thomas Chancey Council Sr. for Councils Incorporated, and Jesus Christ, for whom is defined as the Jewish religious teacher, whose life, death, and resurrection as reported by the evangelists are the basis of the Christian message of salvation, are both lost in the midst of the same darkness, for which is defined as the total or near absence of light in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, that Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee, for whom is defined as the Son of Mary, source of the Christian religion and Savior in the Christian faith, was in the midst of, in the temple in Jerusalem and in the judgment hall in Jerusalem. Is why I, for whom name is King Thomas Chancey Council Sr. of Four Councils Incorporated, am now asking God, for whom are Allah's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Allah, for whom are God's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. And my, for whom name is King Thomas Chancey Council Sr. of Four Councils Incorporated, atheist children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. How can religion, for which is defined as a personal set of institutionalized system of religious attitudes, beliefs, and practices in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, not be historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally founded on the ancient lights doctrine, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the common law principle by which a landowner acquired, after 20 years of uninterrupted use, an easement preventing a neighbor, for whom name is Four Councils Incorporated and Chancey Incorporated, from legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally building the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, and the Holy Bible. The Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, which legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally built the legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal obstruction that legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally blocks the most favorable light, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as the standard of scrutinizing and interpreting a verdict in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, by legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally accepting as true all evidence and inferences that support it, and disregarding all contrary evidence and inferences that continues to illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally prevent my, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr.'s truth, for which is defined as accuracy in the recounting of events in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, from passing through the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people's mental windows, in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, is why my, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy's truth, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as conformity with actuality in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, hasn't been able to legally, historically, wait a minute, I'm going to put a period there. So hasn't been able to legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, nor federally, I'm going to say nor federally shine into the mental windows of God, for whom are Allah's children, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Allah, for whom are God's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. And my, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated's atheist children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. after the angels of the dragon, that old serpent. The dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, witnessed in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. That I, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Forecasters Incorporated, am legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal light, for whom is defined as something. In this case is my for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Forecasters Incorporated's lawsuit against the angels of the dragon, that old serpent. The dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan. Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. Now, see, I'm saying that the lawsuit is against Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida. It's against the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida. See, so that wasn't no mistake. See, I'm saying the lawsuit is against the courts. The lawsuit is against the angels of the devil, that old serpent. See, against the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan. So see, the lawsuit is the light that's shining on these things, not in them, on them. See what I'm saying? So now it would be like Jesus shining a light from heaven on Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, on the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, on the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018. That's when the light's shining on them. See, now why didn't they turn into turn into Paul when Jesus shined the truth on them in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 1st in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning? So how is Florida fertile ground for the return of Jesus Christ, or Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee? How, when the light of truth is shining on these institutions and the darkness within inside of these institutions still comprehend the light not? See, that legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally makes vision of me, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr.'s truth, for which is defined as the body of real things, events, and facts possible, especially in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and more specifically in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. So when my light went into these dark places, okay, now look, this is what I'm gonna say, light. Now this how I'm showing y'all, light will shine into the darkness of deception. Now this is what now I'm finna ask the Bible King James Version of light will shine into the darkness of deception. So that's what I'm asking the computer. So now let's see what come back. Okay, now this say John 3 verse 19, and this is the verdict. The light has come into. So that might be one I might do. But I like, okay, now this Jeremiah. You dwelleth in the midst of deception. So now, see, I like Jeremiah because he's from the Old Testament. Ye, the darkness hideth not from thee. Okay, now that's Psalms. I like David. So let me see. So now, see, that's what I do, right? So I look to see. So now I go to Psalms, and this Psalms 139, verse 12. It say, ye, the darkness hideth not from thee, but the night shineth as the day. The darkness and the light are both alike to thee. So remember when I was saying that now Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee, no, Jesus Christ and I are now in the same darkness. So that's the one I'm going to use because that is more, and it's the Old Testament. So that means Jesus and I were supposed to be saved by this testimony because it was before Jesus and me. So that means the church or the religious entities of religion are now guilty and according with Psalms 139. So the fruits of religion as well as religion are now being judged in accordance with Psalms 139 of the Bible Hub Edition, King James Version. And it says, you have searched me and know me. Now this is 1 through 24. Now this, like I say, Psalms 139, King James Version, Bible Hub Edition, 1 through 39. And it says, to the chief magicians, a psalm of David. See, so this is supposed to be Jesus's grandfather, because this is Joseph's father. So now, and it say, O Lord, thou hast searched me and known me. Thou knowest my down sitting and mine uprising. Thou understandest my thoughts far off. Thy compassed my path and my lying down, and are acquainted with all my ways. In Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, from inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. See, so if Jesus come back, then he got to find my light like I see his darkness. See, he went in the court in Jerusalem, and I saw the same darkness that he saw. But see, when he come back through the court system, he should see my light. See, he should see me shining in Macedonia. Well, he won't see me in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church because they throw me out. But my written version of my enlightenment, he should find it in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida. He should find it in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida. And he should find it in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida. But if he and my family, see, they ain't even gonna let him know that my light is shining. And since my family did not let the world know that my light shined inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, I had to go take my light inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida and let it shine on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. And then the darkness that had been following me and surveillancing me then put me back in court in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024. And then my light started shining out of the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. So now, if these religious entities do not let those who go in there searching for the truth know that the truth has been established on their behalf inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, when will they be allowed to be searched? See, look, ye have searched me. See, y'all have searched me. See, I have been in court. I have been under all kind of trials and tribulations, and y'all been cheating and denying me of access to the courts, and the church came and aided and abetted you. So wouldn't that now make you all need to be searched by Jesus, by the followers of Jesus? See, because if you could judge me as you judge Dr. Martin Luther King and Minister Malcolm X and Mr. Fred Hampton and Mr. Medgar Evers, when did you change? See, when now do the church be searched? When now do the elected officials in the United States of America and its territories be searched? Where is the God in you? See, even if it's a God in America, it's not in the churches. That's what Jesus said. He said, you have turned my Father's house into a den of thieves. And it's not in the goddamn elected officials, because they allow on God in a minute and know that they ain't going to do nothing but steal. That's all they doing in there, stealing. What do we as the citizens have? They done took our retirements. They have sent our jobs overseas. We have no security. They even saying China own our debt. Right there, that's against the Constitution. That made us dependent, because that means we're working now not to pay for our own debts. See, we're not working to pay for our streets and our bridges. We working to pay off their goddamn debt when they took our jobs overseas. But y'all church motherfuckers just let that happen. See, because I remember when the unions used to say, if you love America, buy union. See, but now, well, the union, we beg to keep a few jobs, and then they call that a success. But what I'm saying to my union brothers and sisters who lost your job in the negotiations of your union, well, then won't you come over here with me? See, I'm saying I'm the union that wouldn't take no job without every job being secure. See, they tried to make me run for president too. See, all that. They would whatever I wanted to do. But I was like, why would I get one job when God's children, Allah's children, and my atheist children need opportunities? See, so I'm not even asking workers. I'm asking business owners so I can then secure you, so you can then secure your employees, and then we work together, and then we support one another. See what I'm saying? But y'all worrying about who I believe in, and I'm telling you, I believe in me, and I believe in the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964. That's what I believe in. So now, for there is not a word in my tongue, but lo, O Lord, thou knowest it altogether. Thou hast beset me behind and before, and laid thine hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It is high. I cannot obtain unto it. See, so that's when I'm telling you about the easement. See, these preachers tell y'all their understanding, and then my wisdom is too high for you to obtain. See, look, such knowledge is too wonderful for me. See, so aren't that what y'all saying? Y'all don't understand. You ain't nobody like you. But yet I'm the one in the mental hospital, but I'm the one starving every day. Here, man, tell me ain't nobody like me, but I can't eat I can't go to court. Ain't nobody helping me go to court. Nobody helping me get my money. Nothing. Like, they won't help me do nothing. But yet they say they helping me. I'm out here starving. Every day I tell people, hey man, I'm starving. Me too, man. Me too, man. I'm all right, man. I'm good. See, but I'm saying to y'all kids, if I would have had their ideology, then you would have been starving without no relief. Who would have been giving you knowledge that's edible, that you can consume? Everything these people telling you is what they believe, not what they know. And they done created you in their image. And now you're dying. Look at you young kids. Look, you're so angry. You're just dying, killing each other. Then you're going to prison. They killing y'all. Everybody just dying, right? So now where's God in your anger? Where's God in the image of who you should be? How can God be angry at itself? So see, you gods got to start acting like gods and loving yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, you will kill your neighbor. And once you kill your neighbor, you have already killed yourself. So see, the devil got 2 for 1. And if you don't die, then he gonna work you until you die. So either way, you go back to being a slave. See, a penitentiary ain't nothing but a plantation. Y'all better wake up. See, such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It is high. I cannot obtain unto it. See, so how about if I couldn't become wiser than the serpent? See, if I would have been as wise as the serpent, I would have took money and replaced the serpent. But because I'm wiser than the serpent, that I know that my knowledge was too high for the serpent to obtain to it. See, I knew that the serpent could not use my truth against me because I had used the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964 against the angels of the devil, that old serpent, the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida. Now that takes over the temple in Jerusalem that Jesus was in. Then I went into the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida and subdued the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, the Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders inside of the same judgment hall that Jesus was in Jerusalem. I then subdued them in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. And then the judgment hall in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. And then in the judgment hall in Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. Now, if Jesus was me, then wouldn't he be in another judgment hall and another judgment hall study trying to say that he came back from the grave? Now, Jesus only went to one judgment hall. I ran the devil through 3 judgment halls, federal judgment halls. Now I'm running him through hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Now I'm running him out of gods for whom are Allah's children, mines and hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. And then I'm running him out of the minds of Allah for whom are God's children. See, it doesn't matter. If you believe in God, I'm running him out of your mind. If you believe in Allah, I'm running him out of your mind. See what I'm saying? And if you believe in me, I'm running him out of your mind. See what I'm saying? And then I'm saying now, since your mind has been emptied of all of that illegal knowledge, do you not see now that my knowledge is good for legal establishments? See, not illegal establishments, but legal establishments. See, because now your mind should be fertile because I have now ran out what had you in a drought. See what I'm saying? So now, whither shall I go from thy spirit? Whether shall I go from thy spirit? Or whether shall I flee from thy presence? See? If I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. See, so now, if you go into the civil and criminal courthouses, I'm there. If you go in the hoods, whatever, I should be there. But see, because Pastor Willie C. Barnes threw me out of church, then I'm not in your spiritual realm, but I'm in your legal protector. See what I'm saying? See, I'm in the legal realm and I'm your legal protector. But they throw me out of the spiritual realm as if they were your shepherds. See, so now Pastor Willie C. Barnes is acting like I'm the wolf, I'm the bear, and I'm the lion that David slayed. But I'm saying, well, then wouldn't Jesus be talking about Pastor Willie C. Barnes when he would not allow the truth to enter into Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church? So if my truth is not in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church, what truth is in there? That's all I'm saying. If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the utmost parts of the sea, even there shall thy hand lead me, and thy right hand shall hold me. If I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, even the night shall be light about me. See what I'm saying? Look now. If I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida, in Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida, even the night shall be light about me, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. So what then is being taught to God's children, Allah's children, and my atheist children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world on Saturday, February 3rd in 2024 at 6:29 in the morning. See, what truth are you now teaching now when you are starving me because of my truth? See, if America is not in accordance with the United States Constitution, then how can America be in accordance with God? If you are violating the 10 Commandments, how can you be the chosen people? See, that's what I'm telling the Israelites. See, Moses chose you, and you killed Moses for choosing you. Just like I chose my black people in America so we can then go back and undo what slavery did. But then my family and friends put me in a mental hospital, and now my wife, daughter, son, and grandchildren slaves. See, because they now not getting the prosperity that I went into the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida and proved that they deserve on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. But my friends and family, see, this is what I'm saying. If the majority is slaves, then what few are free? If the majority of your race is slaves, because you know Miss Harriet Tubman, husband John Tubman, was a free slave. I had never heard of nothing. I have never heard that before until I read Miss Harriet Tubman's book. And it said that her husband was a free slave, but they killed, like she came back to get him and he wouldn't go with her because he was free. See, that's what I'm saying. So that's how I see my friends. See, they tell me I can ride the bus. That was a cousin of mine. He told me I can ride the bus. So they knew what I was doing. They knew. They was mocking me, man. Christians. See what I'm saying? And I'm saying, see, man, y'all are the entities that sold us into slavery. See, y'all comfortable. You got your God to guide you, and you feel as though whatever you feel. But what about the rest of us who see that what we supposed to have, we are being denied? See, then that's when you become Dr. Martin Luther King. See, you become expendable. You become the sacrificial lamb. See, but what I'm saying is, if you keep sacrificing love, what you gonna have? See, because imagine the life we would have had if love, the love that came to this world with Dr. Martin Luther King and Minister Malcolm X and Mr. Fred Hampton and Mr. Bobby Seals, because he's still living. But see, that's what I be wondering, like, well, how do the movement stop if the leader's still living? But then again, maybe it was Mr. Huey P. Newton. See, because then Mr. Bobby Seals went to politics. See, so this is what I'm saying. When you get one job, how can you then give a job when that job criteria says that you can't create opportunity from that position? Because then it's using that position for personal gain. So see, why would I know that my people need jobs, right? And I'm a union man. I have a book, right, that's going to be able to generate revenue, right? But now my family and friends won't even help me sell the book, but they help the devil put me in a mental hospital. So now, when would they see the greatness of my understanding when they can't even see value in my thoughts? See, so I'm now covered in darkness, but my light is now illuminating the night. See what I'm saying? All of this ignorance is now it's a spotlight on it, right? But see, they can't see that I am projecting themselves on the wall and the canvas of history. See, I'm saying, well, hey, man, eventually somebody got to see that my family is wrong. See, but my family, see, because they was wrong and now other people done came, see, now they have been ran over. See, but now when they had the power, boy, they were putting it on my ass. You hear me? See, but now they want mercy when pressure on that pipe. See what I'm saying? But I'm saying, well, what happened when you put your pressure on me? Wasn't you trying to get me to burst? See, you never took pressure off me. These bastards just kept putting pressure on me. But I kept telling them, ain't no pressure on me because I done laid my burdens down. But see, all that you doing is going to be your own cross to carry. Because when the people come, they going to see me studying. Just like I was studying when I was 39, now they see me going in the Bible. But this is self-defense. This ain't me looking for Jesus. This me telling the kids about you, the darkness that surrounds me. Now this is Psalms 139, In the King James Version, this is verse 12. The darkness hideth not from thee, but the night shineth as the day. The darkness and the light are both alike to thee. So that's Jesus and I are alike, and the high priest Caiaphas and their descendants are alike. See what I'm saying? But y'all don't want to see it like that. But you see the darkness hideth not from thee. See? So now y'all are not the darkness. So the children have to see the light. Because if not, they're going to levitate to the darkness and never come into the light, or never come into the awareness that the darkness is not light. See, their eyes are adjusting. See what I'm saying? But when you come up and see sun, you're going to be like a gremlin. See, that happened to me. I was in the Navy, and I worked in the engine room. See, so, man, it be days I don't see sun. Days. Man, we go out to sea for 10, 12 days. I probably don't see the sun like 8 days out of the 10 because I'm down in the hole. See, we call that the hole. Man, we might be about 10 decks down. We 10 decks down. It's 20 decks up, and we 10 decks down. See, that we work on the bottom of the ship. Engineers, we work in the boiler room. We work in the engine rooms. So you don't see no sun. Man, I go up this, man, I be like, can't see, man. You take a while for your eyes to adjust, and you ain't seen sunlight in a while. So that's how I know what this is. I done been there. I done been in this darkness where I hadn't seen no light and my eyes had adjusted to the darkness of the ship. But when I went and seen the light, when I seen the sun, I couldn't, it was too bright. See what I'm saying? So that's what I know. This ain't new to me. You understand? So for thou hast possessed my reins. Thou hast covered me in my mother's womb. I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well. In the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. In the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. And in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. So how do you all in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detentions, centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world know me? How do you know that I'm wonderfully made, marvelous? All of my works are legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal in nature. My soul is right. How would you know that if you only listen to somebody who believes in somebody else and they leave themselves out of the story that they telling you about? See, I'm saying, when do you be worthy enough to speak of someone else and you're not worthy enough to speak of yourself? See, I'm saying all my life I've been telling my family about me, and they've been telling me about Jesus. And I'm saying, okay, man, now show me Jesus, because you saying that I'm not me. I'm saying, bruh, did I not live in Lake Mary? Am I not married to me? See, they keep telling me, oh, man, Jesus and Jesus. I'm saying, bruh, what the fuck do Jesus got to do with my marriage? Why would you bring Jesus into the crime that's being committed against me and my wife? So you saying that Jesus is the serpent that is now trying to tell me to bite a fruit of religion and give up my personal truth? So what God would tell me to give up on the truth that he allowed me to be? So why would he then give me the truth, put me in a situation where the truth will have to set me free, and then not want me to either choose my free will to do for the least of these, like Jesus said that you Christians were supposed to do. But now here it is, my son, you don't give a damn about him. My daughter, my wife, well, aren't we the least of these? But now here I am, you're gonna take my truth away, my defense of my wife and my children, because I wasn't selfish and I saw that a child in South Street Projects, or well, it ain't South Street no more. But I'm saying, well, I don't know. It might still be the project, but it's modern. It ain't the project that I growed up in, because I went through there. And I was like, damn, but it's nice. Because it look, but see, then it's projects too. You know what I mean? Because it's you know, they just modified it. You know what I'm saying? But if the people's mind is still in the same condition, it'll be projects soon. You see what I'm saying? So see, if you don't give people economic foundation, then they're still economically ignorant. So you can put ignorance in new clothes, is still ignorance in clothes that's new, right? See, the clothes do not change the mind. The clothes just make the person feel better. See, when you dressed up, you feel better, but do you know any better? You just feel better. See? So when they took all my gear away, I dressed my mind. So see, my mind feels good, but my body don't look as good as my mind feels. See, because how could you see my mind without feeling it, right? You gotta feel emotions. You gotta feel compassion. You gotta feel it, right? You can't see it. See, because I can tell you anything, but when I show you something, how can you not see what I'm showing you, right? So now, my substance was not hid from thee when I was made in secret and curiously wrought in the lowest part of the earth. See what I'm saying? Whoa. See, my substance, now that's my mind, right? Was hidden from thee in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. When I was made in secret in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. See, and curiously wrought in the lowest parts of the earth, in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida. See, thine eyes did see my substance in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. But yet and still you are starving me on Saturday, February 3rd in 2024 at 6:45 in the goddamn morning. All you goddamn Christians and you goddamn Muslims and you goddamn atheists are now on one accord. Y'all all hate an innocent fucking man, and you can sit here and starve me, but yet you taking up taxes and tithes. So why do poor people have to pay for a service that now one of you raggedy motherfuckers gonna give them? But here I am giving the services that I had to give myself, and you motherfuckers are saying I'm selfish, but you taking the money and you not giving them the knowledge that Hosea says that my people would lack and be destroyed for lacking. And I'm saying, well, damn, man, that's what I thought. I'm saying, well, man, you know, they would have been destroyed. But now my family and friends done came and destroyed me. So now how are there instruments of wisdom? They are instruments of deception. They are deceiving the world and say they love me. But where is the love? Thine eyes did see my substance, yet being unperfect. And in thy book all my members were written, which is continuance with fashioned, which as yet there was none of them. See, continuance with fashioned. Let's see what the hell that is. Fashioned. See, it's sad, man. Like when you read about your persecution, that is sad, man. See, that is real sad. That your people say they read this shit to show this fashion. See, fashion. The prevailing style as in dress during a particular time. So now my mind I have dressed, but your religion has undressed your mind, and now you're trying to say that my mind has a fig leaf covering it, like your father and your mother sewed together fig leaves when they broke the covenant. But I'm saying I did not break the covenant, I mended the covenant. So my body, my mind, and my soul, and my wife's body, mind, and soul, and daughter and son's body, mind, and soul, I have covered with the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964 in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. So why then am I being starved and America is claiming to the world to be sovereign? So I'm saying, do you have to starve me to be sovereign? You got to starve one citizen to claim sovereignty. So what then is the citizen that you starving if that citizen is not sovereign? See, because wouldn't you then kill me to get your sovereignty back from me? And my friends and family so ignorant that they don't know that they dealing with a sovereign person, because they think sovereign means you cut ties with America. And I'm saying, well, what is going to be your currency if you are a sovereign citizen? How do you get goods? What do you barter with? See, so that's ignorant. See, but what I did is I'm patriotic in my sovereignty. So what I did is I saved the citizens of America from their insolvent government that was violating the foundational documents of America. See, so I had to take them back to the foundation of America. And that's why I'm using the United States Constitution to defend every citizen in the United States and its territories, as well as its allies, against the moral bankruptcy of the elected officials in the United States of America. But instead of y'all doing what's right, y'all doing what's expedient. That don't make it right. So what you tried to do is you tried to cover up your fucking crime with my murder. And now I'm coming to the people and then charging you motherfuckers with attempting to murder me for your sovereignty. So how can you be sovereign and you a murderer? See, now you trying to say you got to kill me so America can still be a superpower. But what I'm saying is, how can America be a superpower if she's not legally founded? That means America don't even exist no more. She has no laws. See? How precious also are thy thoughts unto me, O God. How great is the sum of them? If I should count them, they are more in number than the sand. When I awake, I am still with thee. Surely thou wilt slay the wicked, O God. So surely thou wilt slay the wicked, O God, in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, on Saturday, February 3rd in 2024 at 6:51 in the morning. How great is the sum of them? No, wait, no. Yeah, wait. No, okay, no, I say that's 19. Surely thou shalt slay the wicked, O God. Depart from me, therefore, ye bloody men, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. See, y'all ones that want to fight, y'all not even supposed to be next to me, because I'm a winner of life. See, I am the tree of life, and you are the tree of good and evil. And see, your evil side is destroying the good in your tree. So now the good fruit in your tree have been eaten up. There's no good in the tree of good and evil, because there's no truth in a tree that has both good in it and evil. How can it be good in it? See, because it's up to you to believe what side is good. And once good comes from the forbidden tree, wouldn't it not be no longer a part of the forbidden tree that it came from? See, so now I'm from South Street Projects. I don't live in South Street Projects no more. So now I can see the good and the evil in South Street Project because I left it. See what I'm saying? But if I would stayed in South Street Project, then I would only see what I need to do to get out of South Street Project. You see what I'm saying? But because my grandmama moved out of South Street Projects, and then I was able to move up in life, then I could look back on South Street Projects and see how far I have come. See what I'm saying? But if I went from one project to another project to another project, see, I'm still looking back on a project mentality. I never left out that mentality. I just went to another project. See what I'm saying? So when you start moving away from something, you look back on what you moved away from, and now you can then examine how you got to where you are. Like most people, they leave out of the projects, and if they lucky, they go to jail. And while they in jail, they reflect on how they got in jail. Now, some people, they go to jail to learn how to be better criminals. Now, some people go to jail and learn how never to be a criminal again because they see the time that they wasting. See, 5 years of their life was taken away. And those with intellectual property, see, your mind is your intellectual property. So when you are an intellectual, right, and you're given time, and once you're given time and you then assess where you at, then you be honest on how you got there. See, but a fool gonna blame, oh man, they snitched on me. Oh man, this, oh man, that. Okay, all right. So even if they didn't snitch on you, you still was gonna end up in this same place. Cause if you do the same thing, then you get caught. Then it's your fault then. Right? But see, they'll go and say, well, man, I ain't gonna mess with this dude. But you still gonna do the crime. So if you still gonna do the crime, how you think you not gonna end up back where you at for the crime that got you where you at now? See, so that's a waste of intellectual property to me. So that's why now what I'm doing is I've written over 130 books. I've have a book published. I'm doing these videos. This is an audio book. What I'm doing here, this is an audio book. Then I got the actual book that I wrote, the Testament. So see, this is me now leaving my children an asset. See what I'm saying? See, well, daddy couldn't go to work, but daddy worked to produce content that'll feed your mind, your body, and your soul, because that's all daddy could do, because his friends won't help him. His family never did. See what I'm saying? So now my daughter and my son and my wife is really, truly seeing my life now. See, they seeing what they couldn't see because I worked at the post office. See my wife, she didn't know because I was in the Navy. See, so they was seeing, they was different, but I was watching them still be the same. See, now when I lose the job, see, everything go back to the same. see, so now it wasn't me that they admired, it was the job. See, and that's why I kept telling people, man, that's what I do. That's not who I am. See, now they don't give a damn about who I am. They don't see no value in it. See, that's what I'm telling you kids. See, if a man or woman don't see value in themselves, how the hell they gonna see value in you? For they speak against thy wickedly. See, they speak against you wickedly. See, it say thy, that's you. See, for they speak against thy wickedly, and thine enemies take thy name in vain. See, that's what happened with me. See, the people in my family felt like they can now slander me. See, and tell lies and all. But I'm saying, hey, man, I ain't crazy. Now everybody gonna see you. See, they gonna see what kind of brother you are. They gonna see what kind of cousin you are. They gonna see what kind of father you are. They gonna see what kind of friend you are. See, now they finna judge you. I'm not judging you. See, you judging me. But when the people come and they gonna read my mind and they gonna see the love that I not only had for you, but for them too, then they gonna see why I don't fuck with you. They gonna see why he don't talk to you. They gonna see all that. They gonna say, see, man, you'd have blowed the blessing if he'd have kept messing with you. You were gonna piss him off. So what he did, he just stopped talking to you and he kept handling his business. And now he need me to come save him from his family. See, that's what I need. See, that's what Seaborn Goins showed me the other day when I was working with him. See, I need emancipation from my family. I need emancipation from my friends. See, they got the police, they got everybody because they lying. See, so everybody listening to them motherfuckers and got me out here starving. But did you send them bastards any money? I bet you did. Because that's what they Christians. They evangelists, they preachers, they fucking thieves. So when they saw that something was valuable, that's why they devalued me. Because they saw their own selfish fucking needs. Not what I was trying to do for the least of these and for my great grandbabies. See, now look, they done made it where I'm not even a good man because they done stole all my riches. So how they good men? They taking care of their children on my work, just like preachers take care of their children, their extramarital affairs on Jesus' work. So when do the church ever put in work? It only steals people's work. See, you got to give them 10% of what you work for. What the hell did they do? What work did they do? See, they benefit off of your work just like they benefit off of Jesus' work. That's why you come to them to hear Jesus' works. See, but what about my legal works that was done as a patriot who was told to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic? So now when I fulfill that obligation, then the elected officials who then took that same oath has now placed me in exile. So when can I place them in exile for violating the oath if they can starve me and put me in exile for fulfilling the oath in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and then in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. And I have been starving ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, even to this day, which is Saturday, February 3rd in 2024 at 7:01 in the morning. I've been starving trying to feed a child and grown-ass adults all around me telling me I can't save nobody, but they wouldn't even help me, but they go to church on fucking Sunday trying to save somebody. Say, well, damn, bro. So why you can save somebody with Jesus' testimony, but I can't save myself with my own? See, why you helping Jesus' story get around the goddamn world, but you won't help my story get around the world? Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee? Whoa. Let's say that again. Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee? In Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, on Saturday, February 3rd in 2024 at 7:03 in the morning. That's sad. And am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, on Saturday, February 30th in 2024 at 7:03 in the morning. I hate them with perfect hate. Well, that was me. Hold on. This is where he said, like, excuse me, I gotta hear them myself. I hate them with perfect hatred in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, on Saturday, February 3rd in 2024 at 7:04 in the morning. Now, I didn't say Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church because I have no written evidence to support that. I'm just telling you I hate them motherfuckers. I'm just telling you I hate them. I hate them bastards. Just like Jesus hated the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, because right here, David saying he hate them. So David hate them. See, David hated them for what he did to his grandchildren. See, he hated them. See, look. I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them mine enemies. In the in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, And on Saturday, February 30th in 2024 at 7:05 in the morning. I hate these motherfuckers with perfect hatred. You took me from my wife and my fucking children. Why would I love you, man? Why? So you with your wife, you with your motherfucking children, but you won't let me be with mine because what you fucking believe. Now, why don't you come to court with that shit you believe and let me go back to my wife and my fucking children? But you stay out of court because you don't want to defile it. But I went in and out of it and cleansed it. But yet you say that I don't believe in God? I'm saying, well, you don't believe in God because you don't believe in me. See? Because I'm doing the work of a God. Even if it's in it with a little g, I'm doing the work of a God. But what are you doing? You doing the work of the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, Pontius Pilate, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders. That's the work you doing. So when is the church ever going to be in accordance with David? See, that's why he have perfect hatred for y'all. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me. See, look, try me. That's why I say, take me to court. But you say, no, we ain't gonna. I'm saying, but I'm already in court. So you just gonna starve me because you can't try me because you know you on trial. So now you gonna destroy me and destroy my wife and destroy my children and make my wife think it's her fault? Say, no, man, it ain't her fault. It's your goddamn fault. Because she got the right to fear. She got the right to defend herself. Hey, that's why I tell her, baby, survive. Hey, man, I ain't worth dying over. I ain't go ahead on, man. Go on with your life. Because this my fight. This my shit here. This ain't got nothing to do with you. It's all on me. Because I didn't have to love these people, man. I had to love you, though, because you love me. And that's why I'm sorry. I'm sorry for fucking up your life, man. I fucked your life up. You didn't fuck up my life. See, you made my life so beautiful that I tried to do what I was born to do, and that's when I was wrong. See, because I wasn't born to love them no more. Because they showed me when I was a kid that they wasn't the ones that I was born to love. See, you showed me when you was 14 years old and 15 and 16 and 17 and 18 and then became my wife on your 19th birthday that I was born to love you and everything came from you, and I fucked around and fucked it up. See, I should have left this world to its own devices, but then I did not know how I could leave our children in this fucked up world. So I had to face it so they could see it. And that's my fault. That's not your fault. You did not know who I was. You didn't know. See, but now they won't try me and know my thoughts. See, look, now this, whoa. Let me read that one again. This is Psalms 139, King James Version, Bible Hub Edition. This is verse 23. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts. See, they didn't, They motherfuckers just say I was crazy, man. But now let's see their thoughts. Let's see them. See, come on. What y'all got? How you gonna say it's me? But look at y'all, drug dealers, pimps, drug addicts, preachers, deacons, all that bullshit. Come on, let's try it. Y'all are good motherfuckers. Why y'all don't want to take me to court? You should easily be able to make a case against me. But I see David making a case against you. And you know it too. And see if there be any wicked way in me. And lead me in the way everlasting. See, that's what I'm doing for the kids. See, I'm saying, if you follow in my footsteps, you will be able to go into court and come out a man. Or you'll be able to go into court and come out a woman. Because if you go in the court as you are, you should come out as you are. See what I'm saying? See, if you find yourself before somebody try to lose you, you will lose them. See what I'm saying? Because see, once you know who you are, how you the lost how you the lost soul, how you the lost spirit, if you done found yourself. So then all you got to do is introduce the person you found. See, but that's when your family members never tried your thoughts. They was always trying you because you didn't believe what they believed. But you saying you don't believe in yourself. That's why you lost, because you lost yourself the minute you start looking for Jesus. See, who was on your journey? See, if you didn't work on yourself as you were looking for Jesus, when you found Jesus, who did you introduce yourself as? You ever thought about that? See, when you found Jesus, who did you tell him you was? Or you ain't never found Jesus because you keep selling Jesus, right? And then you find wealth in your purchase of Jesus. Think about it. See, you ain't doing no different, brother and sister, than any other lie you done. It's just that you being caught in the lies that you telling. See what I'm saying? So you need to understand that tomorrow is coming. So you need to make today a little lighter for yourself. See, because if you don't, when tomorrow comes, you're not going to be ready, because you're not going to be able to introduce yourself as yourself, because you done destroyed yourself thinking you destroying me. See, but you ain't doing nothing but helping me make myself. Okay, now check this. This going to be a little long, but I wanted to get some Prophet Muhammad in here. So this is Shihi International Version of the Holy Quran, verses chapter 12, verse 31 through, it's kind of late. I'm going to do 5 of these, 31 to 35. Because I'll be here all day with the Prophet Muhammad, man. I like him. So I'll be here all day, and I don't want to have your time. Because my grandson and granddaughter might have to look at this, and they be like, Granddaddy, you all this long talking and shit. So let me stop it. All right. Okay, so this is, like I say, Shihi International Version of Holy Quran, chapter 12, verse 31 through 35. So this is 31. So when she heard of their scheming, she sent for them and prepared for them a banquet, and gave each of them a knife, and said to Joseph, "Come out before them." And when they saw him, they greatly admired him and cut their hands, and said, "Perfect is Allah. This is not a man. This is none but a noble angel." She said, "That is the one about whom you blame me, and I certainly sought to seduce him, but he firmly refused." See, like they done sent women at me, see, but because I am now perfectly me, then I cannot hurt my perfection, which is my wife. See, my wife is what allowed me to become perfect. Because without her, I wouldn't have never became me. Because I was punished as a child for being me. So I was trying to be anything other than me. But when she became the perfect part of me, then I had to perfect me perfectly. See what I'm saying? So now it's like, she said, "This is the one about whom you blamed me, and I certainly sought to seduce him, but he firmly refused. And if he would not do what I ordered him, he would surely be imprisoned and will be of those debased." See? So if I'd have listened to them, my brother, my daddy, my grandma, if I'd have listened to them, I would have been in prison. Because they watched the people put me in jail, so why they wouldn't have let me rot in prison? See, so I had to face prison by going to jail. See, okay, how about I was scared to go to jail. Well, when they pulled them guns on me, I'd have made them use them, right? If I was scared to go to jail, but I'm like, I knew I had to go to jail. See, that's why I was talking to Wayne and Hanko. See what I'm saying? I was getting intel because they had been to prison. So I was talking to them about prison. And that's why Wayne Bell, oh man, shit, he can get anything from me because he got me out of jail. I don't know Hanko last name, but Hanko, man, everything they told me, it was just like they said. Everything. I was like, damn, this is what Hanko say. Man, this is what Wayne say. So I was calm because I saw it. I was prepared. See what I'm saying? So that's why now I'm going to making sure that our grandchildren and our children don't have to go to prison or jail. See, not without an opportunity to stay out. See, I'm saying, hey man, some people ain't gonna take a blessing. Some people need to be burned before they see. But what I'm saying is, if I didn't do what I did to put you in a position, then I would have failed you as you fail yourself. But because I love you more than you can ever know, then I went through hell for you. So when you did find out about me, you would know that man loved me just like Dr. Martin Luther King loved us, just like Minister Malcolm X loved us, just like Mr. Mega Wiley Evers loved us, like Mr. Fred Hampton loved us, like Mr. Huey P. Newton loved us. He loved us. See, and he laid it on the line, because if he don't show love, how can he talk about it? When it was time to show it, then I had to show it so I can talk about it now without having no reservations or nothing, because I can go take you to the well where my love dwells. I could take you there. See, so that's why I refuse women, because I got a woman. I don't need no women. I need my people. So she said, that is the one about whom you blamed me. And I certainly sought to seduce him, but he firmly refused. And if he will not do what I ordered him, he will surely be imprisoned and will be of those debased. He said, my Lord, prison is more to me He said, my Lord, prison is more to my liking than that to which they invite me. See, that's what I was saying. See, like, I would rather die being me than live being who you want me to be. Because I don't know how to be who you want me to be. See, I don't know how to do that, but I know who I am and I know what I'm about. See what I'm saying? So if I would have allowed myself to die that day mentally, then I'd probably be dead physically by now, because I wouldn't know how to operate within my own understanding. So then I probably would be crazy. See what I'm saying? But because I know who I am, then I don't mind projecting myself. See what I'm saying? But if I am not who I am, what am I projecting? You see what I'm saying? So, and if you do not avert from me their plan, I might incline towards them and thus be of the ignorant. See, remember I was telling you, then I caught the ignorant in the ignorant. See, this is what I'm saying. See, thus be of the ignorant. See, so now I'm separating myself from the ignorance that now enslaves me. See, I'm saying, see, all of their understanding is not my understanding. That's what they understand. That's why I need to be emancipated, not from America, but from my family and my friends. See, them motherfuckers will starve me till I die. Because they don't want to let the children in the future know that they are the ones that ain't shit. So why not just make one motherfucker not be shit when you say the whole family ain't shit? See, so they like my partner say, we all can't be wrong. That's what a friend told me. And I say, well, how can you be right if you talking about me? If all of y'all are talking about me, how can y'all be right and I be wrong? If I'm in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, if I'm in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida, if I'm in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida, stating my case, what are you talking about? See, I don't understand. What are you talking about? How you not ignorant? See, because you say you not. So his Lord responded to him and averted from him their plan in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, on Saturday, February 30th in 2024 at 7:22 in the morning, but yet they still starve me as if that's God's plan. Indeed, he is the hearing and the knowing in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, on Saturday, February 30th in 2024 at 7:22 in the morning. Then it appeared to them after they had seen the signs that he, i.e. Azeer, see that Azeer, should surely imprison him for a time. See? So that's why y'all put me in jail. See, then it appeared to them after they had seen the signs in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, that he for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr. should surely imprison him for a time in the Seminole County Jail in Seminole County, Florida. See, so when do religion save the truth instead of help the devil destroy it? See, if you don't do it now, when would you do it? When is it religion's opportunity to save truth instead of its opinion of it? When do the people see that the religious people are not those who are supposed to be the leaders of humanity? When do those who see lies understand that liars are those who they see? When can the truth save its vessel? See, these are all questions that the masses must ask. Because how can I, as one man who you would not let go to court, but you starve daily, how can I answer the goddamn question if I can't go to court? See, so if you're going to starve me, then what is your God looking at? Where's your compassion? Where's your honor? Where's your integrity? Where's your valor? Where's your mercy? And where's your grace? And where is your God?